Alright, welcome back to Mayday Media. I want to update you on the Citizen Vigilante movie that I watched. Freaking awesome, dude. I mean, I haven't seen a movie like this in a long time, okay? It's good. It's got a very good pace. For the budget, man, it's awesome. And it's free. I think it's still free. If you haven't seen it, watch it. I mean, it's like just watching a good old movie again. I mean, in a sense. I mean, just it's real sharp, real well thought out too. That's my take of it. From the beginning to the end, it pretty much it don't let you down. I mean, I'll put it to you that way. A woman with hijab wants to sit in a European woman's seat. Well, I can't show that. That's going to get me. Okay, the Unitree R1. This is the one that's $4,900, but it's the R1 Air. Let me show it to you here. There's not much to read about over here. Here's the R1 Air. It's the $5,000 unit. Now, what this makes me think of is like 3D printing, early stage computers, to where you can get a hold of these things and for cheap. Now, $5,000 isn't cheap, but when you compare to what it is, it's probably going to be one of your cheapest picks for what it can do. This one's the top of the line bad boy. It can do all that things over there. I think the R1 can do quite a few. As you can see, 20 motors compared to 26. Waist degree of freedom, none. Head degree of freedom, none. Dexterous hands, none. But these are all attachments I'm sure you can add on, because it still runs the same chips and the same software, and a lot of the hardware is going to be absolutely the same. Weight's not a whole much different. Dexterous hand optional, and like I said, I'm sure you're going to be able to pull some of this shit off, add your actuators, add some things that you want. Then you have to just mess with the software. There's going to be add-ons and shit from other companies. Well, see, they're selling like 5,000 in 17 days from another company. Those are a different type of robot, but these are coming up fast. I think they're going to be the next AI push, kind of like we had with the AI slop and things. But I think these are going to be a little more feasible. Like, I think you're going to be able to do things with these, like more in the real world. Like, they're already doing the fights with them. You can take them out, set up a little tip me bar, and have them do some dances, some martial art moves. People throw in $1 or something. You can do a YouTube channel with these and progress and build and whatever. There's some ways to make money. As far as like yard work and shit like that, I mean, those are going to be totally different types of robots. I went over a bunch of robots that do stuff like that. They're not going to be in these bipedal form. These are going to be, indoor house, just stuff to play with. It's going to be cool, basically. I mean, really cool. I mean, just, your own robot. This bitch goes for 4 hours. It's got a 4-hour battery charge. Thing walks around it. You ain't got to have a remote control. I mean, I used to have little robots when I was a kid. They always had a remote control. They never really did much on their own. They didn't go get you a soda. They didn't do any of that stuff. These have that potential. Look at that one cut up like Iron Man. That's just badass. I'm going to put that on my picture. Movement first, tasks well. Integrated with large multimodal mode for voice and images. Unitree also makes a lot of the boards for 3D printing too. Interesting. Which means you're probably going to be able to 3D print new plastic parts for it. I'm betting that too. Never thought about that. Oh yeah, the 3D printing parts you can do. Change colors up. I wonder if they have a what they call commercial or independent, democratic manufacturing, and decentralized manufacturing. If it's decentralized, then you can get the STLs for free for these molds, whatever colors you want. Do the Iron Man shit, that'd be badass. Those do look fucking killer. Here's the UBTECH. This one's a different kind of. I'm pretty sure this is more of a pleasure robot. I'm not really sure yet here. The world's first size companion humanoid robot has achieved nearly 5,000 pre-orders in just 17 days since pre-sales began on June 2nd. As of June 18th, the company DJ.com flagship stores showed over 4,600 reservations for the product, set to ship on June 30th. This represents a watershed moment for UBTECH, which sold only 1,079 full-size humanoid robots throughout all of 2025. The U1 stands 183 centimeters tall. Well, how many is that? What is that? Is that 5'5"? Featuring 88 degrees of freedom and built-in emotional companionship AI model chip. It offers multi-dimensional appearance customization, Wi-Fi connectivity, and a 2 to 4 hour battery life. The product is explicitly marketed to adults only, targeting urban dwellers experiencing loneliness and fans of subculture aesthetics. I'm pretty sure you know what that means, right? The pre-sale success reflects a broader industry acceleration. It's also called its B-end industrial humanoid, targeting 10,000 units annually in 2026. Unitree Robotics, those are the ones we're just looking at, ship up to 20,000 robots in 2026, up from approximately 5,500. 10,000 for the AgiBot. Bid is confirmed. It's developing the robots. Executing plans. So you got a bunch of stuff coming. I think it's going to be the new AI thing, but I think it's going to be a little more feasible in the long run. I mean, you're going to have all kinds of options to set up shops, to customize like these kind of robots. You know what I mean? You'd have robot fighting wars. You know what I mean? If you can put on your own plastic pieces and reprint them. I see some potential with it. I really do. I'd like to have one, just like I said, just to play around with. See what we got here. I'm trying to find one that's an air. These are not the airs. These are the more advanced ones that cost more money. The air does very basic stuff. This robot lawn care service sucks. Not real good, is it? Here's this one. See how small they are? Can't even, maybe 4 foot tall or something. Like I said, you could take that up to a busy area, have it do some dances, put a tip jar out, and do some martial arts moves. You make your little money off of it, I'd say, doing that. Here's some boxing of it. What we got here.
So Unitree's had a thing for robots for a while now. Usually they're pitting them up against each other, but in this case they're asking a real-life flesh and blood person to smack a little bot around, which I'll say probably outside of his weight class at this point.
Oh.
Right up the middle. Now, if the robot hits hard, what happens to the human? Let's just ask this question.
Oh. Oh, it went down. Look.
Jesus Christ.
It went down.
Well, I think he's done for us.
Huh.
So Unitree's
Huh. Yeah. I see some years from now a lot of things just advancing with this stuff. Like I said, when it comes to outside work, they're going to be totally different robots. The G1 robot confronts a motorcycle rider in a park. Probably all stunts. Anyway, watch this Citizens Vigilante. It's awesome. It's a killer fucking movie. Go to this website where you can, all of the other shit they offer. If you can't afford that one, maybe you can get you. Oh, there's the OS. Advanced Solutions. See what the OS says. Whoo! Teleportation Unitree. Whoo, boy. I'd have to hire someone to figure this one out. Anywho, maybe the future will be cool. I mean, it's, you know, looking like it's gonna not be, but who knows? Things might change. Anyway, thank you.